First of all, thank you for choosing ELP and myself, SP Yadav. I'll be the trainer for the ETAP software. Let's begin this session starting from to explaining about a one-land diagram. From the one-land diagram, how the ETAP can help us to build electrical single-land diagram for the power simulations and how it is used. Apart from that, based upon your question, how we will try to consider from the one land diagram to the switchgear drawings, from the switchgear drawings to this power system analysis, how it goes for the exhibition. We will see together to get a broad idea about this setup, how it will looks. Let me share my screen. In between, you have any other questions from any other one, you can feel free to ask. Not an issue.
Okay.
I think my screen is visible to all of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's begin with that explaining about a one land diagram. Before starting to work in the ETAP, for the project, we will receive this one line diagram. This is called electrical single line diagram. It's based upon the client or a contractor requirement. They'll design this at the beginning. We'll see the right hand side, client, contractor, subcontractors, project titles, where the location it is, and all those information. Here we have a one line diagram. So this one line diagram actually it begins with for the low voltage. Currently, I'm showing you. There's a connection which is coming from one substation. Let us consider this as a power grid connection. It will connect to one transformers, and furtherly by using one protected device, it will connect it to one switchgear panel. Those identical names, type of the design constructions, how much of connected loads, demand factors, demand loads, where it should be located, those details, and along with if any bus coupler which is connected to one switchgear panels, we can call it as a bus to bus couplers. And in the left hand side again, one more switchgear. Here we have two switchgears which is connected with or tied with one bus coupler. We have incoming devices and outgoing devices, and furtherly which is connected to this next continuous panels. Here we have motor control centers, some submain distribution boards, and all. The thing which we need to understand is the same online diagram connectivity we are going to try to build in the ETAP. How it will start means, for example, let us try to take this from this point of view. Here we have the primary source considered as a power grid transformer. Here we have a cable conductor say, which has been listed. In between that, if once we can receive a project, whoever is a client or a contractor, they'll give you some information like cable schedulings, load schedules, single line diagrams, and all. This is the necessary information they would like to share to power system engineer, whoever is doing the power system analysis by using this ETAP software or any other relevant software like Digital Power Factory, SKM, Easy Power. These are all power system analysis software. The thing which we need to keep it on mind is in the ETAP software, not only any other ETAPs, no, any other means any other power system analysis softwares, it completely depends upon the buses. The license it should be depends upon the buses. So the same connectivity here we have one to one component which is connected to the one to one together. The same type of connectivity we are going to try to build in the ETAP. How it will build means from the beginning connection to up to end of the source connections. In the same way, breakers, cables, ended with the loads, capacitor banks and all. This is the first page we have. With the same connection of one land diagram connectivity, further it will go to the next continuations. Here we'll see the reference connections, again a continuous connections, the protected devices followed by some ratings. In the ETA, we have a library selection. We'll see global manufacturers like Schneider Electric, Siemens, ABB, L&T, Hitachi, Legrand. In a way, we have all global manufacturer library models is available. Not only for the circuit breakers, we'll see the fuses, the relays, and many more. And furtherly, we will try to build and connect with next continuous switchgear panel. Here we'll see again a protected device. Here we have ELCB, soft starters or dual starters. Furtherly, it will be ended with some load contributions. So let us consider this is a basic one-line diagram which is given for the project beginning. The same one-line diagram connectivity we're going to try to build in the ETAP to check with the network stability based upon selecting a power modules. The toolbar name is Power System Mode Toolbar. It contains several modules. It begins with the power flow analysis, short circuit analysis, protection and coordinations, harmonics, arc flash. You name it, we have wide variety of models. It includes AC, DC, and presently new features which is coming in the ETAP is unbalanced also. Now you people get an idea, right? This is a basic one line diagram. If in case the same one line diagram further it will goes for the design and further it will goes for the execution, means live feature panels. How this one line diagram connectivity it will behave. We'll see as of now in the data. The next thing I would like to show you some switchgear drawings. For example, this is your one line diagram. It contains two switchgear panels which is connected with a bus coupler. Right? Here we'll see this is a switchgear panel. It contains with some electrical characteristics that maybe I think many of the people are well known about the characteristics about the voltage, incoming connections, outgoing connections, form of connections of connectivity, bus bar capacities and all. We'll see the switchgear panels generally. These we can call it as a cubicles. These we can call it as a cubicles. We'll see incoming source connections with the transformer supply and another cubicle will connect with the generator supply. These are the both incomers for the switchgear panel. And we have some outgoing protected devices also, which is current next continuous connections to outgoing ended with the loads. Furtherly, we have this we can call it as a general arrangement. Next one is a component layout. This is a back view. This is a front view of the switchgear panels. This is called a one-line diagram connectivity. We'll see the same one-line diagram connectivity where the source connection coming from about the protected device ratings and all based upon the manufacturer. For example, I'm a panel builder. If once this project I receive, I have been decided and informed to the client or the contractor. Currently, I'm using one manufacturer, either Schneider Electric, Siemens, ABB, L&T, and all. Based upon the ratings availability in the one-line diagram, I would like to choose one manufacturer here for the protected devices. Not only for the circuit breakers, either what about the internal components like wiring components, controlling components, each and everything we will decide it by based upon the manufacturer and type test certificates availability for the organizations. Here we have ELC, the same connectivity again, incoming and outgoing devices. Furtherly, we have some controlling wiring diagrams and ended with some BOQ, bill of quantity and material. Once the single line diagram which comes to in hand for the project, whoever is a power system engineer, they would like to build the same network in the ETAP and they verified and validated whether the selection of the ratings from the client or the contractor side based upon the power contributions which is ended by loads, either these components in the each and every switchgear panel, either it is satisfies based on the power flow conditions, means power module conditions, under the load condition, short circuit conditions, coordination conditions, we need a tool to analyzing this network behavior. Those we can able to choose at presently ETAP. This is a tool as of now. We will going to try to begin and check with the network system behavior. This network system behavior, we're going to try to analyze in advancedly to know about if any alerts, warnings, if any devices is in not capable to handle, if any devices which is available in the system, what are they? What are the rectification we need to do for the rectification purpose? We will use this analysis tool called ETAP. I think now you people get an idea why we currently choosing ETAP for the analysis. We need a tool to analyze the electrical system network behavior before going for the installation. So if in case if any one of the components or connections in the one line diagram is not capable to withstand, then this tool can help us to predefine and give you the alerts in alert format and as well as report generation format. If once it is identified, we will report it back with a submission to the client or a contractor to changing the ratings in the one line diagram the same updated connections, updated ratings, it will go to the design team. Based on that suggestions, they'll build this switchgear ranks. If once the switchgear ranks is ready, in between parallelly, whoever is working for the power system analysis engineer, they'll do the power system analysis and they'll give you the submission report. If both together, if once it these switchgear panels, it will goes for the execution in the site. At the energizing time, majority of the clients will review the ETAP report only because ETAP will follow V and V process, verification and validation process. Why? Because each and every feature in the ETAP, which is verified and validated by the international authorities like IEC, IEEE, ANSI. Now we will see what are the features contained in the ETAP inside. Before that, I would like to show you some introduction part. ETAP. ETAP is nothing but Electrical Transient Analyzer Program. It is a one power system analysis tool. Power system means electrical single line diagram. It contains either it is with respect of any other voltage, starting from the low voltage, medium voltage, high voltage, extra high voltage. We can able to model one line diagram in inside. We have to give some input data. Furtherly, we can able to analyzing the system behavior. To do this process, we need a tool that is a power system tool. Currently, we are using ETAP for this to doing this network study. The caption for the ETAP is thinking power at your fingertips. This ETAP currently is a technology and global market technology leader. For network designing means electrical network design. Analyzing means analysis by using power system modules. Optimizing means if any corrections which is required, this tool can identify in advancedly. It will give you based upon the cases we created in the ETAP. And then furtherly, we will try to control that by rectifying the processing inside. To together we'll do this process, we need a tool, those we can call it as ETAP, Electrical Transient Analyzer Program. This company can contain more than 30 years of industry experience and which is suitable from the power generation to transmission, distribution, industrial, transportation and low voltage power systems. It is founded in the year of 1986. We have a headquarter located in Irvine, California. In India, we have three branches as of now, one in Chennai, second one in Delhi, and the third one is in Mumbai. In Mumbai specifically, Mumbai team dedicatedly work for the library developments. Whatever the library request which is coming from the any other user from not only India, from throughout the global, directly it will goes to the ETAP Mumbai team only. They'll only develop the libraries for the ETAP software. We will see all the global manufacturers in the ETAP software. That is majority of the competitive power system analysis tools in the market. They don't have that facility to give and provide you the libraries together in one library file by following global manufacturers. The aim of ETAP software is to provide efficient power system solutions, and they're analyzing the electrical network with high standard quality, and they're providing overall customer satisfaction. The next slide defines about the founder of ETAP. He is Mr. Dr. Farooq Shah. He is the chief executive of the ETAP, which is founded in the year of 1986. The power system analysis tool name is ETAP, but the developer of the ETAP software is OTI, Operation Technology Incorporation. Whenever we can create one project file in ETAP, we will see if the project file name with always .oti only. Furtherly, ETAP will generate a number of output files. Those we will see furtherly if once we can create a ETAP project. But the founder of ETAP is Dr. Farooq Shah, but the developer is OTI, Operation Technology Incorporation. He can invent this ETAP software based upon the current demands in the electrical engineering. And each and every version which is coming in the market, it contains a new capabilities, features, enhancements based upon the market recent trends and as well as customer demands also. In the ETAP, we have a customer side request policy is there. If once you can send one request for the new developments, ETAP will adopt that the requirements and they'll try to implement in the upcoming releases. Next slide defines about Chief Executive Officer. He is Mr. Tanush Khandelwal. From the year of 2022 onwards, he is the Chief Executive Officer for the ETAP. If once he taken a charge, Currently, we will see the artificial intelligence tool also in it, AI tool. Currently, that is restricted for up to the power flow analysis only. They're going to try to implement the same tool for the next upcoming advanced tools in the same power system module. The next slide defines about the seven C's, customer driven culture. If in case, if once we have decided to buy a license in the ETAP, we have a process to how to buy a license that I'll show you in the next coming slides. Before that, if anybody are interested to approach an ETAP, ETAP will follow the seven C's like caring, candid, commitment, quality, better communication about the services, and what are the solutions they are currently offering to the end of the customers. Why we need to choose an ETAP means that presently more than 220,000 plus version software licenses which is sold out more than 100 countries throughout the globe. They have a R&D development team, library development team, technical support center facility, and regional support center facilities. Yearly, we'll see two versions in a year, one in quarterly and another one in half yearly. They have more than efficient, well-equipped staff to do these operations, even for the sales, for the marketing development team, selling the softwares, conducting regional conferences. These are ongoing. Next, we will talk about the product releases. In the ETAP, the latest version is ETAP 24 presently in the market, 24.0.1. And in each year, we will see hardly two versions, one in quarterly and another one in half yearly. You'll see in this slide, for example, is just give an example. Here we have 21, 20.6, 19 in a way. Let us consider these are the versions which is released previously by ETAP. If any version which is partially released with extension number like .6, 5, 1, 2 in a way, these we can call it as partial releases in ETAP. Full-fledged releases, commercial releases, we'll see with a continuous number like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 in a. This slide it defines about what about the ETAP version numbers and what about the corresponding database numbers. Previous ETAP versions which is built with Microsoft database, but the latest release of all ETAP softwares, it will come with by SQL based structured query language based. Each and every ETAP version contains a specific database numbers. The initial version of ETAP software is 2.0.8. The database number is 10182. The latest version of ETAP software at the market is 24.0.1. The contains database number 35063. Why we are currently specifically stressing the database number means if you would like to convert a project file from one version to another version, ETAP will follow this database. Even for the library conversions, even for the project file conversions, if there is a library, if there is a database number which is matching in between one to one ETAP version release, according to the ETAP, there is no conversion which is required. If any database number which is currently mismatching in between one to one revision, if you would like to try to open any older project ETAP version file in the latest release of ETAP versions, if the database number it will not matches, then definitely it will ask you the conversions. So in that specific case, ETAP will show you these database numbers. Based on the database numbers only, we will identify these ETAP software, previously the project file which is built in the lower grade or higher grade. Higher grade of ETAP project files we can't able to open in the lower grades, but lower grade of ETAP project files we'll open in the higher grade. Even this is applicable for the libraries and as well as for the projects. The latest version is 24.0.1. I think from the beginning I have been faced one question. What are the sectors which is suitable for the ETAP? This slide it will tell us about give a finest clarity. How to buy ETAP license? If you would like to buy ETAP license, we have to follow these solutions, sectors, license types, license options. Furtherly, buses quantity means bus bar quantity, and another one is a power system modules means solutions, sectors, license types, license options. These are four. Fifth one is bus bar quantity number. Sixth one is power system modules. Based on these all six together, ETAP price it will decide. ETAP from the beginning, ETAP solutions. ETAP is suitable for the network designing, which comes under the ETAP solutions. Operate and automate, which is suitable for PLC, programming logical controllers, and SCADA, supervisory control and data acquisitions. Second one, ETAP sectors, which is beginning with from the power generations, transmissions, distributions, industrial sectors, transportations, and the low voltage is all together which is comes under the sectors. Third one is license types. We'll see all the commercial release of ETAP software. It ended with C. For example, we'll see this version, right? For example, 24.0.0. It will come with by numbering, means alphabetical numbers, alphabetical digits, sorry. Alphabetical digits, it ended with this version number. For example, 24.0.0 C, N, E, in a way. It, those alphabetical letter it will defines about the type of license. C means commercial, A for advantage, N for nuclear, E for educational. For example, 24.0.0.0C it will comes means there is a commercial license which is suitable from the generation to up to the low voltage. Advantage license only ETAP will use that. The R&D team of ETAP only specifically they use this advantage license in their R&D team for the developing, checking the features, enhancements. These are all categories. These license we can't get. They don't sold out to any other one in the market. Only R&D team of ETAP it will handle. Commercial release we will receive for all the sectors and solutions. Third one is a nuclear license like atomic energies. These are all they use nuclear licenses. And the fourth one is educational licenses. We'll see these in our education institutions like colleges, universities. You know. Currently, ETAP is available in the NIT, National Institute of Technologies, Indian Institute of Technologies, and regional universities, many private colleges. Currently, in their power system analysis labs, they're using this ETAP software. Fourth one is license options. First one is a standalone. This is specifically restricted for the single user. Single project file only we can able to open in a single window. Second one is LAN area network, local area network, which is suitable for a single office. You can able to open multiple project files in a multiple windows, but it is stored in your IT server within the office within a company. Third one, regional wide area network. If in case our company can contains more branches in within a country, it will offer you this regional wide area network. Fourth one, wide area network. The same organization contains a branches in throughout the globe around various countries. ETAP will offer you wide area network license. Apart from these four, we have to decide and know about the bus bar quantities. Each bus bar, not only ETAP, any other power system analysis tool in the market, it will completely depends upon the bus's quantity. Currently, by using ETAP, we are trying to connect the elements from one to one together. We can call it as a one-line connectivity and one-line view to build the network or design the network for the next continuous analysis. To do that, we need a connectivity that is currently using by ETAP and other process analysis tools, bus bars. The representation in the ETAP buses is like horizontal or vertical lines, or depends upon the situations. If it is a branches, it will denoted with dots also. Further, we will see how to buy ETAP license, what are the buses quantity which we have, and how to do those process, and what are the power system modules which we have inside. Before that, I would like to show in the next slide license selection procedure. This is a license selection procedure. We have to enter into the ETAP website under the products, explore how to buy. This is a way to path we enter into the ETAP by following this URL. The buses quantity it will begins with starting from 50, 100, 300, 500, 1000, 5000 unlimited. In the time of network design, there is no restrictions. User can able to model the network unlimited quantity connections. But if once you can start the process of analysis based upon the buses quantity only, we can able to analysis. For example, if I design a network with, for example, 300 buses, if once my capability is, for example, only 50 buses, if I once I start a simulation, ETAP will give you an alert based upon the available quantity in my current license. How to do this process, how to send a request to the ETAP. We have to enter into the ETAP website. At the top, we have an option to create your account. Just go in there and try to choose new create option, account create option. We have to fill some information like your email, Gmail, Yahoo, or Outlook, whatever it is acceptable. Fill those. It's a general registration only. Okay, just try to fill your information with some email ID, names, contact numbers, number. Just go for a submit. ETAP will allow you to enter into the ETAP website as a user login. Go at the top, same location. We have a sign-in facility. Enter with your credentials and go for login. Furtherly, ETAP will show you how to choose and how to select a license. Here it will contain whatever we have been discussed in the previous slides, solutions, sectors, license type, license options. All together, furtherly, we will see in the same, like along with buses quantity, standalone licenses. Let me show in the ETAP website. Enter into the product from the menu bar. Choose how to buy here. What we discussed from the beginning, sectors, solutions, these we can call it as a power system modules in ETAP. And from the beginning, if you can try to choose a buyer license in ETAP, it will come with some base packages with some formalities. They'll give you with some basic capabilities together in the ETAP software. Along with, we have to choose the buses quantity and the type of licenses. Furtherly, we have to send a request to the ETAP. Then the team of ETAP sales team will get back to you based upon the email ID registration in the ETAP, and they'll ask you furtherly some questions, and they'll send you the quotation of the ETAP price. Is a process to how to buy a ETAP in the ETAP software. For up to that, anybody have any other questions?
No.
Further, if you would like to download an ETAP software, to install the ETAP software, ETAP contains a separate database. ETAP contains a ETAP help center facility. Help center facility, it will allow you for only valid users only, whoever is buying a original ETAP software licenses, whoever is paying the AMC, annual maintenance contract fee for the annual maintenance per year. They will allow you, based upon their company original email IDs, they will allow you to create one account in the ETAP Help Center. We can able to download the versions of ETAP softwares, and along with, if you have any technical support which is required based upon your questions, ETAP contains a separate dedicated Help Center facility team for the technical support engineers. They will assist you based upon the questions which is raising from the user sides in terms of tickets. Even we can also get it a library development through a requesting from the ETAP Help Center. They will provide the libraries together in the ETAP Help Center also. For example, if you can download the ETAP version, how to download and install in the ETAP means, first thing we have to check the system requirements. Each and every version of ETAP software contains some specific requirements. At presently, which is suitable for Windows 10 and 11, you need a 64-bit and at least minimum 8 GB RAM which is required, and it is must and should be i5 processor, Intel Core processors. If it is more than that upgradations, not a problem, it will allow you for the installations. How to check that means, actually that is comes under the ETAP Help Center, but currently I'll show you in my PC. If once you can install the ETAP software, you will find out one PDF page here, that is system requirements.